2 years ago, I decided to invest 20,000 cedis in Treasury bills. Last year, I made a profit of 6,123. Now my goal for this investment was to leave it, let it compound, not take a single cedi out, and in a number of years, it will make me 1,000,000 cedis. So this is the second year update of that journey. Stay tuned. One thing I like to do with my money is to make it work, because if it just sits in a bank account, it loses value each and every single year. So my plan for this 20,000 that was just sitting there was just keeping a low risk investment. I could sleep well at night and let it work, and then when it makes money, that money also work, and so on and so forth. So just last month, I received this message. I made more than what I did last year, even though the rate was much lower. That is the power of compound interest. So if you put what I've made in the last 2 years from a low risk investment like Treasury bills, in 2 years, my 20,000 cedi investment has got a 67.9% increase, all from Treasury bills. I want to show you how I got this incredible results in a low risk investment like Treasury bills in Ghana, the steps each year, how it has grown, and what my future is looking like. Before I start, I've noticed that 90% of you guys watching are not subscribed. Please subscribe and join this journey. Please like, follow in all my platforms. I appreciate the love and the comments. I respond to every single comment, so follow the journey. Let's learn and earn. Let's start from February 2024, when I first walked to the bank and said, hey, I want to invest 20,000 cedis in Treasury bills, and how much I got in 2025 February. In February 2024, I invested 20,000 Ghana cedis in Treasury bills. In February 2025, my total was 26,123 Ghana cedis. So I made 6,123 cedis. You can check this video here. I talk about the whole details and the whole process. So that's what I made my first year. At that time, it was 30%, the interest rates. I always say if I knew it, I would have put much more money in there, because now Treasury bill rates are much lower, less than 10% even. So it was a great time to invest low risk with such a high rate. It's because the inflation was crazy at the time. The economy wasn't doing that well. So when things are like that, the Treasury bill rate goes up. That's the way it is. So if I divide that 6,123 that I made in my first year in Treasury bills into months or monthly payments, it would have been 510 cedis a month. So that's what hypothetically I was earning in my first year investing that 20,000 in Treasury bills. Now this is where we are at right now, reinvesting the profits, the principal, and then getting a new profit now. So I reinvested 26,123 in February 2025. At that time, the Treasury bill rate was 22%, 22.22%, I think. And I got this text message when the money hits. I made 33,585 cedis for my second year invested in Treasury bills. So that 20,000 2 years ago has now become 33,585 Ghana cedis. That means I made 7,462 Ghana cedis in my second year in Treasury bills. If you want to translate that into monthly, that is 622 cedis for each month. Now, why am I saying this? Why am I giving the breakdown? Well, it's compounding. Compounding, according to Albert Einstein, is the 8th wonder of the world. Anything you do over a long period of time will give you a result. You reap what you sow. So if you sow for a long period of time, you will reap whatever you are sowing. That is the concept of life. It's not only finances, it's with skill acquisition, it's with education, it's with hobbies, whatever. Whatever you do for a long period of time consistently, it amounts to something. So if you look at this chart, this is what investing 20,000 cedis or dollars with a 10% interest rate over 30 years. You're not taking a single CD or dollar out. This is what you get in 30 years. That is the power of compounding, because the higher the money grows, the higher the profits become, and it becomes a snowball effect. So this is what I'm doing with these treasury bills. I have no intention of touching it. That money has been sent to prison for 30 years, hard labor. That 20,000 is doing hard labor for me, 30 years in prison, and by the time I'm ready to take it out, it will amount to something quite huge. So that is the power of compounding, and you should consider it. Year 3, what will happen next? What will I get in February 2027? Of course, I have to give a forecast, and the rate, like I said before, has gone down massively. So this is what is going to happen to my investment. The time the money was reinvested, I think the treasury bills rate was 9.81% per annum. So my 33,585 will grow only by 9% basically. And if you do the calculation, that is 3,294 cedis. Monthly 274.5 cedis. So if nothing changes and everything stays the same, my calculations are correct, next year by this time I'll be on 36,879 Ghana cedis. So that's how treasury bills are. The rates go up and down depending on factors like the economy, so it's not going to be the same. But I'm still happy. It doesn't mean that, oh, because the rate is down, I'm going to take the money out and do something else. This investment is for low risk. It makes me sleep well at night. I have no worries. I even forgotten about the money, and it has a position. There are low risk, medium risk, high risk investments. They are all important for various reasons, and this is my low risk investment. Treasury bills make sense if, one, you want low risk. If you want your money to be safe, treasury bills is a good option. It often beats inflation and is guaranteed. Like, I'm so confident in the treasury bill system. In the US, treasury bill rates are about 4% to 5% because the economy is completely different, and it's heavily relied upon. There are ETFs that invest in treasuries, and they have billions of dollars in that ETF. Could they say, oh, that money, what if I used it to buy a stock? Yes, they could say that, but they will keep the billions in that ETF because it's safe, it's low risk, you are guaranteed your return. So thank you for making it this far. If you are also investing in treasury bills, drop your comments below. I respond to every single comment that I see. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking my videos. I am very, very grateful. And that's it. That's my second year treasury bills and my future plans for that money. So thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.